Is really well written because she was pissing me off. I do know. Looks like perfect. Live, you know, maybe they kind of a late start to my day. I have some things that I need to get done that I have been putting off for a long time. So we're gonna write it down. I don't plan on getting every single, I don't expect myself to get every single thing done today. So if it rolls into tomorrow, the next day, whatever, that's fine by me. First things first, I'm gonna expose myself a little bit. This is my hair. It has not been washed in like 4 weeks, almost a month. Not that it's overly difficult to maintain because it's thick, struggles with retaining moisture, constantly getting tangled up. It's quite annoying to deal with. Typically always just keep it in this bonnet looking exactly like that. Now, I do know how to take care of my hair. So I don't, you know, don't think that I don't know how to take care of my hair, because I absolutely do. The problem is I'm mentally unwell, so you know, I look at this as a chore and I don't want to do a chore, you know. First thing that I want to get done is wash my hair and put it in a protective style, which is just 2-strand twist for me. I do know wash and goes are a thing, but and you know what, it actually does not take too long at all. However, I'm lazy and I don't want to do that right now. Another reason why I haven't done it is because the only time I can really like take a shower using my bathroom is at night after my dad leaves, because my vent fan is broken. I don't know how. I guess I overly use my vent fan because I hate humidness. So every single time I take a shower, I turn that mug on and leave it on for the duration of my shower, which I'm not surprised that it broke because I do use it every single day. But for like the past month it's been broken, and I've had to wait until either my dad is asleep to take a shower or until my dad leaves, because I have to open the door in order to get any circulation. So I'm standing there butt ass naked, you know, washing myself. I think today, I absolutely want to wash my hair today, so what I'm gonna do is just put on a swimsuit and leave the door open. So the second thing on this list is skincare. I have not cleansed my face in a very long time. I will wash my face with, you know, the cloth and hot water. There has been no cleansing. Like I use the Roche-Posay cleansing face wash to cleanse my skin, but I have not touched that bottle in weeks because it's a mental thing, right? Which also means that I have not touched any of my other skincare products that I have. I got a whole skincare fridge for products that I don't even use, so we're gonna change that. Whenever I do this, whenever I get in these like little funks, what I typically do is I will have a spa day to reset my skin. I don't know, I just feel like it wouldn't really make sense to, just in my personal opinion, it wouldn't really make sense for, you know, after a month of me not actually cleansing my skin to just go right back in it. For me, it helps. The way I think about it is it would be better to do like a face mask to, you know, get rid of whatever junk is on there, then go hop in the shower, wash my face, because I wash my face in the shower, cleanse my face in the shower, hop back out, and then do the rest of my skincare. I don't like doing anything with my face after I've touched my hair and used a whole bunch of products, and you know, a whole bunch of products are on my hands. I hate that. It really bothers me when other people do their hair first and then they do skincare. Ugh, it's like an ick for me, because I'm like, did you not? And even if you wash your hands, like no. I need to take care of the dishes if my mom isn't already doing it downstairs. The next thing is making a Walmart list for the all the meals I'm going to be cooking for the next month. I'm the chef in the house. not by choice. I'm typically the one coming up with the meals. You know what? I think I am just gonna make this a week thing because there's no way I'm gonna get all this done today. I mean, I already expected myself not to, but yeah, this is just gonna be throughout the week type thing. Recording some gameplay for my gaming channel. I need to get that done. Figure out more editing ways. Figuring out more ways to edit than what I've been doing. This one scares me just a little bit because I feel like once I do something on a video, I can't go back. Like, I can't go back to the way I was editing before. I know me, and I know I can be very, very lazy. Like, honestly, if I could hire an editor to edit my videos, then I would. Not simply because I'm lazy, but also because I'm just not creative in that field. You like editing because, you know, I can be funny every now and then, but it's very draining for me, and I just can't figure out how to do anything when it comes to editing. And then I use DaVinci Resolve for this channel and my gaming channel, and you know, I can only do so much with the free version. Granted, it does offer a lot, but DaVinci is also so vast in what it has on the platform that figuring out how to do anything is a lot. Like, it's low-key a little bit stressful. The thing with me is I know that I can do better when it comes to editing, and you know, I always want to put out good quality content, especially for my gaming channel. Always in that constant dilemma of I want to do good, but at the same time I don't have the effort to do better, you know. And that's it. I have 8 things on this list that we're gonna work on throughout the week. Very first one is washing my nappy head because it's quite literally nappy. So this is the skincare fridge that I was talking about. I got this for my 22nd birthday? 22nd birthday. I got this for my 22nd birthday. One of my older sisters got it for me. Very cute. This is what she looks like. So I just have some face mask in here, eye patches that I low-key don't use. These are pimple patches. I have my gua sha. This is the moisturizer I use that is cruelty-free. There we go, cruelty-free. So I love Thayer's. Hello Bello is also cruelty-free. The Leaping Bunny. Right there. And I actually realized that mineral sunscreen does not burn your eyes. I've tested it. It works amazing. So I have been putting this around my eyes and it has not burned. And then I'm pretty sure Good Molecules is also cruelty free, which is great. Yep, Leaping Bunny symbol right there. This is the Daily Brightening Serum. I haven't really seen any change using this, but it just feels good on the skin, so I use it anyways. A hydrating milky toner from Thayer's as well. I have some castor oil specifically for my eyelashes because my eyelashes get very irritated whenever I wear mascara lash clusters. So I typically put this on a couple days before I am going to touch my eyelashes with anything like that, and it works wonders. These are some lip masks. These two are from Five Below. This is an overnight lip mask, a coconut lip mask. This is my hair care basket. So I have a big white tooth comb. This is the detangling brush that I've been using for forever. It works wonders, but I think there's a better one out there. I don't know, too broke to figure it out. And then this is curl custard that I use. Love this one. This is my deep conditioner. Love this one as well. Blue Magic for my scalp. Just switched to mane and tail, but I've been really loving this one so far. So I have the shampoo and conditioner. And then if you know, you know. This is like a mix of different oils. Jobs, that's hilarious. What are verbs? I'm like, I already found the word. Where did it go? About to do this. I don't want no toast at all. am out of the shower. This is what my hair is looking like. 10 times better than what it did before. And it took me, I want to say, around 45 minutes. Shampoo, I only shampoo once. I know I'm supposed to shampoo twice, but I don't have the patience. It would have took me an hour if I did that. Conditioned and detangled, washed all of that out. Took 45 minutes. It's 3 steps. 3 steps takes 45 minutes. Granted, it would have been a lot easier if I just took care of my hair properly. It would have taken me like 25 to 30 minutes. I know in my head that I can make my life easier. I just don't do it. I think it's important as a Black woman and as Black women that we need to stop telling ourselves and telling other Black women that our hair is difficult to take care of. Because at the end of the day, it's not. You just have to figure out how she works. We can't figure out how our hair works. We get frustrated with it. We blame it on the hair. But the hair was never the issue. You just need to figure out how to take care of the hair and then continue to do that. There's no way that I'm touching my face with these hands, and even if I were to wash them, it ain't going away. We have 4 tubs of ice cream. We have a vanilla, a black walnut, a cookie two-step, and a cookies and cream. I think enough is enough. I think you can tell exactly the kind of people that we are. I think that's it from off the top of my head. That's all we need. Whenever I go in and try to pick out the different recipes I'm gonna make this month, it's gonna go from this page to probably filling up 3 pages. Now that I've kind of gotten a feel for what I need everywhere in all the spaces, I'm gonna go on Pinterest and look at different kinds of recipes that I've saved. I might even go to my TikTok to see what I've saved, and we're gonna write down anything that I don't already have from that list, and we'll go from there. This is what I have so far. There's a lot of colors going on for sure. I don't like to I guess, plan my colors. I just go with the flow, babes. And if the colors make me happy, then that's what's gonna happen. I'm listening to The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I heard that it was really good. You know, I love me. I haven't read in a really long time, so I just decided to ease myself back into it by listening to an audiobook. At 12 minutes in, and it's definitely interesting so far. I like the way that I like the way that it was introduced. It's like smack dab shit went down. I actually went ahead and ordered a tripod for my phone and a brand new case, because this is my current case for my phone, and I love Sailor Moon, but just not like that. It's very beat up. As you can see, it's discolored. This is not the original color, mind you. I don't know what original color it was, but it was not this. Whenever I'm using this is what I use to set my phone up. This is cool and all, it's okay, but it's just really like creaky and kind of hard to maneuver, right? And it doesn't go up at all or anything, so it's just hard to get good angles using it. I was like, you know what, if I end up vlogging for the rest of my life, then I want to at least have a tripod for my phone. Later on down the line, I'll get a proper camera to be able to record better quality videos or whatever. Those two items are coming tomorrow, and I'm super excited for them, and I'm excited to just use that tripod, because I think it's good to have a tripod anyways, or at least like a phone stand of some sort. I paid $19.99. Guess what money I used? Money from my savings account. It's okay, guys. I still have a chunk of money in there. Mom did do the dishes, so these are all clean, and then these are all clean, and then these are dirty. So we're gonna take all this out, put it up, and we're gonna put these in the dishwasher. This is what the case looks like. Okay, perfect.
A taco will be fine, but this quesadilla, yeah.
Water rinses?
Yeah, every minute.
All right. I wanted to talk about something real quick. Whenever I do stuff, I typically like to put something in the background. So I was watching Natalie Cuevas. I just wanted to talk about something that I truly don't know if anybody else feels this way. So, you know, I know a lot of people hate when people will say, oh, I don't know if anyone feels like this, or I don't know if anyone feels like this, but, and then they continue and then they talk about something that everybody experiences. This, I generally don't know if people experience. As somebody who has been on YouTube for literal years, I'm talking about years of being on YouTube, watching other people's lives and experiencing it through YouTube is such an interesting experience. It can either be really good for you or it can be pretty bad, because when it comes to the good part, you're like, okay, what this person is doing in their life is really cool. YouTubers who, you know, create content over gaming, like me, who just want to, you know, have a good time and share the love of the game with other people who share the same things as them, right? Those are the good parts. But I feel like it's not really talked about the bad parts, especially when it comes to like lifestyle vlogging. Like basically what I'm doing is showing what happens in my life. Nobody talks about the jealousy that you experience as a viewer. And I've seen so many times in comment section where people are like, man, I really wish that this was me. Like, I wish that I was able to live the life that, I'm just gonna use Natalie as an example because I was just watching her, but I really wish that, the comment will say something like, oh, I really wish that I was living Natalie's life. Like, I love the relationship she has with her parents and her boyfriend Jake and her siblings. Like, I've seen so many comments like that. If we really think about it, the way that these YouTubers live is completely unrealistic. It's very unrealistic because they get so much money. They get so much money from YouTube and sponsorships and then other social medias on top of that it's completely unrealistic. And it's an unrealistic expectation to think that your life should reflect hers or theirs. Like, I watch a lot of lifestyle YouTubers. Granted, I have seen them go from basically, I think the only person that I've seen go from, honestly, like whenever Natalie first started out, it was pretty realistic because she was just a girl vlogging her school days, you know what I'm saying? So for Natalie, it went from realistic and now she's living her best life. Same thing with like Azalea Williams. Azalea was filming just random like gymnastic videos. So like a lot of people like that started out just, you know, basically recording, and then they grew, and it took a lot of time for them to get there. And you know, I'm not bashing the content at all, because I will go ahead and say that I do really hope that I get to that point in my life as well, where I'm fairly well off in my life and I'm living the best life and I'm able to show you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to live like that. Like, who wouldn't live like that? If anything, I'm agreeing with those comments. What I'm saying is, the amount of jealousy that I felt wash over me was insane. You know, I've always been somebody who compares my life to other people's all the time. I've been doing it since I was a kid because I was depressed whenever I was a child. So I would always look at other families and look at other kids. Wow, why can't my life reflect theirs? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they happy? Why are they so happy? What kind of life are they living? So it started whenever I was a youngin', you know what I'm saying? That bad habit never left. So whenever I'm watching these videos, I'm just like, wow, I would love to be them. My brain will just spiral on everything that has gone wrong in my life and why I am the way that I am, why I'm in the situation that I'm in right now, and how I can't escape it, and my life is basically meaningless. And it just like emphasizes, like literally just watching other people live their lives emphasizes every negative emotion that I feel just simply from watching a video. And like, nobody ever talks about that, or at least I am not on that side of TikTok or that part of YouTube. It's a lot of work to get to where these major YouTubers are, but like at the same time, it's just, you have everything you could want. Maybe not everything, but basically you have everything that I dream of, right? You have that happiness that I don't have. You have that family connection that I don't have. You get to go out and road trip to these different states, spend time with your loved ones that I don't have. I don't have that opportunity. You get to go on trips whenever you damn well feel like it, and I don't have that opportunity. You can start up a whole business and not really have to worry about the financial aspects of it all that much,
compared to me, I would have to worry my ass off about financial. You know, it just amplifies that negativity that I already experience on a day-to-day basis, watching all of these YouTubers just live in penthouses and be able to move every year at the start of every year, do a whole bunch of like makeovers to their rooms, and just it's all just so unrealistic. And I would actually love to watch a well-off YouTuber, like a YouTuber that has a lot of followers, but they're not after a high life. They just want like a regular, they live a regular life. You know, maybe they have a 9-to-5 that they go to, or maybe they have a career that they, you know, have to put in work into every day, and they don't live in fucking New York City paying $2,000 plus a month to live in a 1x1 Lego piece of an apartment, or they don't live in California or Florida or North Carolina, you know? Like, I would love to see more realistic things and lives on YouTube. Samantha Joe, absolutely Samantha Joe, absolutely. Absolutely. She is, oh my god, Samantha Joe is the #1 person for sure from my whole entire list of people that I follow who are specifically vlogging YouTubers. Is probably the only one that is extremely realistic, because she talks so much about mental health and her daily struggles. And you know what? And she never made me feel like her lifestyle was unrealistic. Even whenever she moved to like Florida or whatever, she did move around a lot, but it never felt unrealistic. Like, I don't know. That's just something that I think about all the time. And whenever I watch these YouTubers, the amount of jealousy that washes over me, and that's a completely a me thing. Like, I'm somebody who gets jealous very easily with specific things. Specific things. It's more so things that I don't have or want to have that I get jealous of. But besides that, I'm chilling. There's so much that I want to do with my life, and I feel like I'm never going to get there. I feel like I'm never going to get there, bro. Like, this like monotone, dull feeling that I have every damn day is so draining and so exhausting. And then going on YouTube and seeing shit like that just makes me go insane, low-key. It makes me go insane, and it makes me feel like my life is nothing. Here's an update on The Housemaid. This is going to be some spoilers, so if you don't want to listen to this, then feel free to skip ahead. Insane. I'm interested to see if this whole series that McFadden made is going to follow her journey on killing these men. Because, like, yes, queen, he got what he deserved. I was honestly disappointed whenever I found out that Nina was the one who got locked in that room. Like, I was low-key hoping that it was the ex fiance of Andrew, but it wasn't. So I was just like, dang, it was just her. It was her. So I was like, that part was like a little And then Millie is an interesting person. Her character is, I honestly think that her character is really well written because she was pissing me off. And she low-key seemed like a little bit of a bitch. Like, she seemed like an asshole. But after figuring out what her background was, I was like, oh, that's why she is the way that she is. Because this girl is literally insane. That was an interesting twist for sure. And I thoroughly enjoyed her basically toying with Andy. I found that to be crazy. It made sense why Enzo turned Millie away, because he was never interested in her. He was interested in the wife. I got to a point where I was like, okay, so everybody's just insane in this story. Everybody's f***ing everybody. Everybody's torturing everybody. Like, what is going on? The ending, girl? Oh my God. I was like, wait, is this what the second book is about? I'm not gonna read it, but if this is what the second book is about, then I'm interested. But like, here's the thing, I'm interested in it, but I don't want to read it. But like, I want to know what happens, but I don't want to be like, I don't want it to be summarized, because then you don't get the full effect of the book. You know what I'm saying? When it got to that point where Millie was getting interviewed for another housekeeping job, you know, she was looking at the bruising on Lisa. I was like, and then Nina was the one who recommended Millie to her. I was like, hold the fucking fuck. What is going on? I did skip quite a lot of in the story, I will not lie, because it was just getting boring, and oh shit. It was getting boring, and I felt like it was dragging on a little bit during those times. And that was really, and those times were whenever it was switching to Nina's point of view. I really don't give a fuck about her character like that. So I skipped her. I was like, okay, I get the point, you know, of the whole, this is what I did to make it seem like I was insane just so I can escape my crazy husband. I feel like that could have been just one chapter instead of 50,000 other chapters. So that part I definitely did skip. I think that book just got me out of a reading slump. Holy shit. Let's go home. So, I think what I'm gonna start doing is alright, who else is over here? I'm fine. This is all bullshit. I can barely keep up. I'm just glad to be alive. Yeah, too many people died. Been waiting on this one. It was actually supposed to come on Friday, but it came on Tuesday. We love that. I forgot what I ordered. Looking is I already see the one thing I was most excited about. Oh, she's gorgeous. 4 pieces of clothing here. This is my first time ordering with cider, so kind of high expectations for this to be really high quality. This is the first item. She has a little blouse, but it's like a nice little blouse. Let's go into the details. We got some ruffles here. And then is she see-through? No, pretty good to me. Okay, I'm excited to see how this fits. This is in a size large. I needed a blouse because I didn't have one, and I feel like a blouse is a really good statement. I feel like you can dress it up, dress it down, however you want to. Hey, pretty girl. What are you doing? Alright, this is the second top. This is the first top that I own, that I've owned ever, with this like lacy trim. I'm so excited to try this on. It's really, the sun is like hitting a lot. It's like it's like an off-white a little bit with this like maroon red color, and then it's kind of cinched in right here as well. I feel like this is gonna fit me really nice. All right, this next one is definitely out there for me. I'm either going to love it or I'm gonna hate it because I've never gone for something like this before, but I really loved the color. I wanted to go for it. It's this checkered brown pattern with ruffles going all the way down the blouse. So I actually ended up getting 2 blouses, and this whole all of these are size large. Really good quality. Here's Big Mama. Here is Big Mama. I am so excited for this. This will be my first ever fur coat. Fur, faux, whatever it is. Oh, absolutely. Well, and yes. Well, and yes. Like, what? It's so soft as well. I feel like you can feel the material through the screen. I'm gonna put this mug on right now. This is the inside. It's this silky material. It's really nice. Who are you talking to? Oh yes, honestly, I feel like I could have gotten a medium. I feel like I could have gotten a medium, but I'm low-key glad I didn't because it gives me a little bit more room to work with. I cannot wait until September, October, and November because this will be out. This will be out. It's too hot in Texas right now for me to rock this, but I decided it was now or never with this. I needed to get me a fur coat. I needed to. Like, come on now. Like, oh my god, I can see me now dressing like Sasha from Bratz. It goes down, girl. Like, it's down there. It's all the way to my shins. With some shades, some blocky heels. Don't know what I'm gonna do for the outfit, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it. Hey.
Imagine what they look like. Now, after 6 whole years to the Xbox and mobile with cross-platform support. Tell us more. Okay, little secrets I cannot say now. Okay, for me, I think this is the yeah, that means we can go the walls and then the big chicken pastas, slim or gooey, cavities for Larry.
Hi, it is much later in the day. I wanted to record real quick because I came up with an idea that I feel like would really benefit me in my mental space. I decided that I needed a journal. Now, I already have a journal that I use. I say that with a grain of salt because I really don't use it a lot. My writing can never keep up with how fast my thoughts are because I just want to get everything down, but I can't. So I do have a journal that I use. However, I decided that I needed to dedicate something that was positive in my life. There's just so much negativity around me, in my head, in my physical space, that I genuinely don't even know what's positive about my life. So I decided that I wanted to make a positivity journal. It is a journal that is strictly positive. The only thing in that journal is going to be positivity. I've always been into like creative journaling with like all those cute like washi tape borders and the cute like little anime stickers. So eventually I do want to get like a whole like stationery shit set up because I've been wanting to do that. Not just for the positivity journal. I low-key started doing it in my normal journal, but I stopped because I didn't have everything that I need and it just wasn't looking the way that I envisioned it originally. I definitely want to really decorate it this time for this journal. I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby and get some like washi tapes and cute stickers that I find. I really like Asian inspired stickers, like Japanese inspired stickers. The only place that I know about that is probably like Taobao or AliExpress. I don't know about that. They take a little while to ship, so I don't know about that. Just dedicate a space to point out the positive things in my life. I know that there are positives. It's just so clouded behind the negative that I can't, like, if I don't think, like, sit for just 5 minutes and pick out what positive thing happened in my life, then I won't recognize it at all. That's why I decided to have a positivity journal, because I need to physically and mentally think, okay, what positive thing happened in my day? And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this happened today. Like, for example, I actually went ahead and started it in the shower. But for example, I would say that today was pretty much the same as any other day. However, the sun was out for a little bit and I was really happy about that. I was able to get some sun. Me and my mom did not argue today. Hallelujah, right? Okay, that's amazing. We actually got along today. My dad didn't annoy me today. I got a lot of editing done today as well. I'm about to start again after I finish this video. I came up with the idea of a positivity journal so I can put my positive, so I have some kind of outlet for my positivity. I cut off some yellowing leaves off my pothos plant. We love that. So it's just like little shit that I don't notice throughout the day, or I don't think that it's a positive thing. It's little things like that that is positive, you know? And so I wrote down an affirmation, like the affirmation was, I generate more energy the more I work towards my dreams. I really like that one. And I just searched up affirmations on Pinterest. The first one that popped out to me was the first one that I wrote down. That one popped out to me because obviously I'm trying to get somewhere in life, you know, actively job searching, all that. The more I can make my dream of getting an apartment come true. So it's just simple things like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and start it for because I don't know whenever I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby. I might go this weekend with my mom. I don't know. We both love Hobby Lobby. Yeah, just simple things like that is going. I feel like it's really gonna help me because, you know, I'm dedicating, like I'm forcing myself to pick out the positive things that happen throughout my days, you know, instead of constantly focusing on the negative, which I do so much. So if you're like me and you're somebody who focuses a lot on negativity, get yourself a journal. Or if you don't have a journal, get yourself some paper. If you have a computer, if you have an iPad, get Notion. Or if you don't want to get Notion, just literally just type on your notes app, title it positive journal inputs or like positivity journal. Make it really cute with like cute keyboards, keyboard like symbols, those cute little keyboard symbols. Literally just look up on Google cute keyboard symbols and it'll pop up. The very first link, it'll pop up. And it has all these cute little symbols. Decorate it with symbols, and then write down like a couple things. Like really think back on your day and write down a couple of things that, you know, made you feel good or that could be considered positive in your eyes. The goal for my positivity journal in the long run is the positive to override the negative. If a bad situation happens, instead of it taking a negative toll and me going, damn, why does this shit always happen to me? Like, why is this my life? Like, why can't it just ever go good for me? Instead of it being like that, I can be like, okay, this bad thing happened, but guess what? It doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. You know what? You know, like, I'm gonna take this negative thing and turn it positive. That's the goal of me doing this. And it worked for a little bit back whenever I was really, you know, into affirmations and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna edit, and me and Harley gonna go on a walk tomorrow, but I don't really know if I'm gonna be doing anything else. So if I see you tomorrow, then I see you, but if I don't, I don't.